The start of any journey can keep you blind to the dangers ahead. The fear disappears as the adrenaline takes over. What was once an easy dream soon will show its hardships. You learn nothing will go as planned, but you have fun when you make light of the dark. You learn your biggest enemy is your own fear. Once you overcome it, life becomes enjoyable. You can look back and realize all it took was that one step.
I've got around 20 ounces of water. Daniel's probably got around half a bottle of his smart water, and I think that's like a 28 ounce, so 14. It might be bigger. Sid's got 2 bottles, so he'll be good. And Jackson has about 28 ounces as well. So basically, we should be good enough for food and other small things, but the drinking won't be plentiful. So we're gonna have to just be really costly about that and make sure that no one's drinking to their heart's content, because it'll be hearts to about 50% content is what it feels like. So we're gonna wake up in the morning, and then we've got around a 2-mile hike to the NOC, which is where we'll stop probably for a brunch and definitely some water.
Oh, there is water.
There is water. Oh! Prayers have been answered on the vlog. There is water, apparently. You can barely hear it, but it's there. It's a stream. We're gonna have water, fellas. I was totally messing with you. This is great news. This is a great day to be a Wolverine. Holla! We found water. Praise the Lord.
God moment.
God moment. Everyone.
We had given up and accepted it, and I was in the front ahead of them, and I was like, I hear water. I was like,
we all freeze.
And everyone was like, what? I said, I hear water up there. And we went to, there's a smaller rundown kind of right here, but it was just one drop that was going down, and I came over here, and then this is a whole it's crazy.
Praise the Lord. So now that we're here, we can demonstrate how Sid.
So we got a big old sack of water. Basically, you just fill this thing up, and then you get a solid squeeze. Yes, and then colostomy bag. All you got to do is just put it in there and squeeze. Alright, don't squeeze that hard. Stop.
Gotta be gentle.
So you got a video of me and
Yeah.
Or you can take it directly from the bottle, squeeze it directly into another bottle using your handy dandy.
Alright, bro, now everybody's a Sigma as you, bro.
Okay. So this might be faster.
Bacteria doesn't affect me all day.
That's why we got immune ready.
Yep, we have been drinking that. We've been drinking that whole time.
We've been doing quite a bit of immune
We've
ready.
been loading up on immune.
Yeah, now
Oh.
we're going to talk about Immune Ready. They got 2 new flavors out. Red Tiger.
It's a red tiger.
Tiger? What's not Tiger? What?
It's Tiger's blood.
Tiger's blood, yeah.
I should be able to get this one.
Perfect. But yes, although it is a pretty sucky stream of water,
Water. I don't care.
we have been able to.
It's also the cleanest water ever.
Yes.
This is all fresh rainfall. Rainwater from moss on a rock. Yeah, getting filtered by moss on a rock from this morning from rain.
Actually, I have enough to put some in yours too.
Huh? Oh, actually? Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna put some in there. I'll put some in there. I still want to demonstrate my filter.
There's so many dang bugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, there's flies.
Well, good work, boys. Really
Flies
good
are
work.
the ones that-
How are we feeling, everybody? Everyone's feeling good. Got water.
What time is it?
7:55. So we're not doing horrible. We got daylight clearly. Yeah, we're gonna make it around where we want it to be. I think we said 8 or 7:30, 7:38. So we're gonna be a little past that. That was obviously because we took an hour-long lunch break, which was honestly kind of necessary. We needed that. That was probably the hardest day of our hike. When we get to the place, we're gonna kind of demonstrate how we're gonna set up these tents, how we're gonna do things when we get to camp, and then Gonna play some cards. Definitely eat some dinner. Drink some water. I sounded like an automated response. Yup. So we're feeling good about that. Everyone's happy, which is really good. Sid has his 3 little boys, and we're all just excited to have water, which is so funny because something about life at home is, you know, you get excited to have a specialty drink, or maybe not even that. Maybe you walk into your fridge and you grab yourself like a Body Armor or whatever you might drink, and you just take it with a grain of salt. And like the only things we've got are filtered water and Immune Ready. And Immune Ready is great, don't get me wrong. But it's no Red Bull, and we all know that much. So, you know, you change your perspective a lot, and we haven't even been on the trail for a whole 12 hours yet. Actually, have we? No, we haven't. We have not even been on the trail for a whole 12 hours yet. So, after about 10 hours, and we're already starting to see how basic necessities become so important, and to the point where we're like begging for them to appear, which is kind of funny. You just don't see that. So that was a fun little perspective there, a perspective change on everything. I think we see it. I think we saw it last year, but I think we're going to see it more this year just because we've got a lot more miles and only one more day to complete such miles. So we're going to see how it all goes. We'll get to the camp and we'll update y'all from there.
We're at camp. Just a reference of where we've gone today.
Yeah, we are.
We started right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hiked all the way through all this. Ended up
right
there.
there. Oh my gosh.
11.5 miles.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We're all tired. We're all gassed. It's been a day. South Park hat.
Setting up some tents, and me and Jay Wally will go look for some wood.
So me and Sid are gonna work on these tents. Here's our fireplace. A tent can fit right here theoretically, and a tent can fit right there.
Here too.
There are no bugs.
This is elite.
Elite spot. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna set up some camp, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sid.
Sid's cooking up some stuff, but here's my system. Here's how we're gonna do it. So, pretty similar, honestly, except for that I've got a slightly bigger pot and a little lid right here. Flames pushing up into the pot. Gas tank, obviously, and then I've got this cute little tripod-looking thing that's gonna hold the gas on its equal ground. Right now I'm cooking up for Jackson, and then yeah. So hold on, let me demonstrate. It's gonna get a little windy here, but should be okay.
So what's what you got?
Okay, so Jackson's is almost boiling.
Grilled chicken and grilled chicken with spinach, Alfredo.
Do the Alfredo pasta.
So this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has more calories. I need it too.
Everyone needs more calories. So that's Sid's little setup. He has a tripod thing as well. He's just got a cute little cup. Probably more efficient. Definitely easier to work with. Not as much space in his bag. Maybe I need to invest. So anyway, here are our tents. I've got a couple pieces of clothing up there. Sid's got something up there too. So that's me and Sid right there. And then over here, Jackson and Daniel. We've got a pretty good spot here. We're not going to do a fire tonight. We gathered a little bit of wood and leaves and whatnot, but we elected that since it's getting pretty dark. I think the video is not doing its justice.
This thing requires 14 ounces of water.
Oy. So the video isn't doing its justice of how dark it is out here because the camera's doing good. But it is getting pretty dark. Oh, sorry, Jackson, my bad. But we'll cut that part out. But yeah. So simple system, boiling water, looking good.
Alright, good morning. It is day 3. We have just woken up. I don't think any of us got a great night of sleep, but I don't think any of us got a bad night of sleep either. So, we're heading into our hardest day, but that also means we're almost at the halfway mark. So, we'll keep y'all updated throughout the day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Holy.
Here's what I had on.
So, there you go. Yeah, we can put you back on camera. Yeah. So, we are packing up. Woke up maybe about 15 to 20 minutes ago. If I were to open this fly, you would see Jackson taking a pee right over there. Daniel's putting his stuff away. I'm in the process of working on mine as well. What time are we trying to head out?
Probably around like 7:38.
7:30 to 8. So, that's the goal, is just to pack everything up and get a move on, I guess.
Yep.
We're going to be at the NOC in 2-something miles.
2.5.
2.5 miles. So that's why we're not doing a big breakfast today. Just, quickly getting on the road. And then getting a good breakfast over there. Save us a little bit of energy and maybe get us some better calories. So, yeah.
Out here when we're camping, I have a makeshift little clothesline here. Went through little poles. So when it's at night and my clothes are stinky, they can come out here and dry and not get my tent all stinky. Here's the view. Cortez is in there somewhere. Rolling the dough.
It's a lot of work. Packing up.
Officially got everything packed up. Now we're about to hike.
I hate tents. Can I get a takeaway over here? This footprint took me 2 people because this is such a small bag that you have to get someone else to help you fold it. The pole is bent on my tent. I did know this information, but it takes another like 2 to 3 minutes to finagle with so you can get the tent poles into their respective slots. The fly actually does have problems because it's super sticky. It's disgusting.
That is true.
It works, it's disgusting. The tent itself, what's wrong with it? Oh, right, the tent itself feels like it doesn't match with the footprint, which is this. I did realize that I put the footprint in line with the tent. Turns out that it just sucks. So this tent is wonderful because me and Sid now have enough room to cuddle, but at the same time, we also don't have proper tent conditions.
Facts. They're fine over there. Their tent's fine, I think.
And Sid can pack up his tent in like maybe like
2 minutes.
2/3 of the time, double the amount of time it takes for me to put up and take down my tent. So we're not taking this one again, I think. Watch this.
All right.
Look at this boy struggling with a chair. Oh. This is our view from last night. There's like mountains back there. You can't really see them. All around us, we're just on top of a mountain. Unless you go up there, there's another mountain.
So it's 8:01. We're leaving at the perfect time. We got all of our stuff. We're ready. We got a 3-mile descent to the NOC. We're gonna get, huh?
You have trash over there. They do.
That's not mine. You just said it was Disho's.
Jay's because there's 2. No, I put some trash over there. I think it's Jay's because there's a breakfast and a dinner over there.
Who's yours?
This is yours.
That's mine. Was it just?
Yours.
You bum! It was your trash.
How am I supposed to know? I thought it was ended up in a bag. Thank you.
I didn't have a bag.
Trash.
Lasagna.
So beef lasagna. That's me. So probably leaving at 8:05 because I got to put some trash in my bag, and then after that, we set 3-mile descent to the NOC. Gonna get some breakfast, and we all got to buy something. We realized that all 4 of us need to buy something down there at the general store or the hiker gear shop. So we're gonna do that, and then we have 7 or 8. No, we have 8.5 miles after that. As we said, there will be more limited water. So basically, every time we see a water stop, we have to drink everything and then fill back up. So, are we ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Oh!
Off we go again. Straight downhill. A little road came from up there. I gotta go all the way back up there.
Never ending stairs.
Get my water out from the side. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where this road goes, but
Whichever one has less in it.
We can see a little something over there. A little water. A little bit of civilization. Everything is getting a little bit clearer out here. And we're about to walk over a cute little bridge, I think is what Sid said. And if not, then we're just gonna spawn right into the center, which would be pretty nice. Up we go. We're back on this bridge that we spent a little bit of time at.
what are we up to?
So we're going to the general store to get things, necessary things, hopefully.
We went in there. I got some things I'll show you later.
Attitude?
I ended up at the restaurant that we ate that dessert at the other day. But now we're here for pizza. And I got a Monster at this store. Monster. He got a vitamin water. Also Monster sponsored. Minute Maid apple juice and what did Jackson get?
Oh, I got fudge.
Oh, you can't forget. Boom! Big old protein.
Y'all sponsor us too. Every brand that we're using here sponsor us.
Speaking of sponsors, Immune Ready.
Oh no!
Helping us get through
Okay, bro.
our hike.
We're not.
There are two new flavors.
We're cutting that out.
Peach, and they got Blood Tiger, and the phenomenal.
Blood Tiger.
It's not Blood Tiger. Why you screw up Blood Tiger every time?
We also have a nice little water view right here. Sorry, you can't see because the screen's like spazzing out my camera.
Okay, we just got our food. We all got some pizzas. J-Wall, what was your pizza?
Some kind of Cajun. I don't even know.
And then the rest of us all got meat lovers. I think Cortez got a little bit more bacon than me. I'm a little jealous, but he gave me some like a nice little friend right there. So we're about to head out after this in about 45 minutes. Maybe make a stop at the general store over there. And then we got a little bit of uphill for 8 hours. So yeah, we'll check them later.
Putting on the packs.
Look at this specialty I just ordered. Wearing a backpack sucks. These right here, dig in right here. So what I did, I bought a little slip pack in the store. So what I did, so you put it right here, and the strap goes over it. Push it.
Put them on Shark Tank, folks.
Yep.
You got any extra of that?
Does someone want to demonstrate how horrible it is to put on the pack?
So I mean, I know
These are strong men, by the way. They gotta sling it over. Daniel makes it look effortless, and he doesn't like jump like I have to. Here goes Jay. I will say, everyone makes a face. That's how you kind of know. These are strong men, guys. These guys all can chest press like at least 55s on dumbbells.
Feeling the sides. Starting to bruise up.
Yep, that's right. So right about here, right about there. That's where you try to keep about half the weight on this bone right here. So when you start getting sore, it starts hitting that bone, there's not much you can do, but I mean, you don't want it all on your shoulders. I mean, and you see, if you kind of look, move your elbow, heifer. There's kind of like a small gap, not even that big, but it's enough to where you see how much the hips are really engaged. Hey,
Are we going?
that's right, off we go. So, want to have service, want to have food, want to have nothing. What are you looking at, D?
I don't know. Looking at that nice little cabin over there, you know, it's tempting. It's all mind game though. We're gonna win it too.
Oh yeah, we are. So even though we haven't recorded every single one, there are indeed obstacles on the Appalachian Trail.
About 5 of these a day.
About 5 of them an hour. There are constant trees in your way. So you gotta do this maneuver right here. It's called scale the tree.
Also,
Hoot.
we're on the search for a human. His name is Homeless Ricky.
Oh yes, tell us about that story.
Keep walking.
Well, I'm doing my
I'll
best.
walk backwards.
Okay.
Alright, so we're sitting down that way, and the guy that was hiking the AT came up to us, asked us how we were doing, and then he was like, "Yeah, just to warn y'all, there's a few shelters down here. Thankfully, we're not staying by them, but there's a few shelters that a homeless guy has been reported at. He didn't give us the name of the homeless guy, so we're gonna call him Homeless Ricky." So basically we're on the hunt for Homeless Ricky. The theory is, that guy is Homeless Ricky. And he just was wanting to lure us into his cave.
He warned us about himself. Infinite aura.
Reverse psychology at its finest.
So as we're on the hunt for Homeless Rick, we're also trying to avoid Homeless Rick because we do not want to get murdered in our sleep. That sounds horrible. So, glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. So what did we do here?
So, there's a little branch, and we couldn't fit under it, so we went under another way. It's not working so well.
So Jackson was able to squeeze through there. Daniel tried this gap,
Let's
which
see if
is
I can
smaller
do it.
than it looks.
Let's see if I can get in. Okay, Daniel can make it through, y'all can.
Alright.
That's not.
Chubby McGee Daniel.
I didn't play with shovel, but that wasn't it.
Okay, I know the exact way. After seeing all you three bums struggle, you've got the tent and your chair holding you back.
Shoot. This pole.
All right.
Stick. Oh, shoot. This run. Hey, what am I caught on? On a little stick. Alright, you can break it. Just walk. Nice.
All right, here, someone hold this phone. I'm about to demonstrate how perfect I am. Here. Check this out. See this gap, right? You get low to the float. And then you come up before this one log.
I just saw his hat like fell off.
Yeah, but like that was flawless. Like that was like the quickest. Oh, I'm out of time. You can probably smell my breath from the camera. It's horrible. top of this peak.
Let's just get to the. Let's get up here then.
Everything you can see the camera is your path. Besides that, it's just downhill.
So.
Very top of the world.
We'll resume when we get back to the. Back to. From like down right.
This is where we are right now. About 4,000 feet high, top of the mountain. It's just pure rock going up. We're so close to the very top. You can see the rain clouds coming in, so we gotta hurry up. But yeah, sick view.
What's our predicament?
It's rainy, and I was the last one to be allowed to put on the rain gear. So I am now the wettest, and Jackson and Daniel are far
pouring out there. This is what we gotta walk up, and it's pouring on us. Here's my view, my little hunchback up back here. Alrighty, well, it stopped raining. Alright, they don't answer. Anyway, this is the view we're looking at right now. Nice and foggy. There's still some rain that way. I think it's going away though.
Yeah, little did I know, we were about to be in for one of the worst rainstorms I have ever been in, and we were walking in it for about an hour and a half.
Stop raining? Alright, they don't answer. Anyway, this is the view we're looking at right now. Nice and foggy. There's still some rain that way. I think it's going away though. But dang. Ryan's a little wet.
Muy agua and el cuerpo
Everywhere.
y
Daniel
pantalones.
got a little wet.
A little wet.
My face is wet.
Teléfono es agua mucho muy.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like the Amazon out there. Well, it's a bit rainy. We made it to a little shelter. We got Daniel right there. He got a little behind us. Jackson's somewhere up there. Right, there's Daniel. There's Cortez. Oh, this sucks.
It's raining cats and dogs out there, folks.
Alright, where's Jackson at?
I got no clue, dude. I took breaks and I couldn't find him.
Dang.
I hope he didn't.
He's somewhere out there. What's the consensus?
Okay, so the plan is, take a look at it. It's still warm. It's not ideal conditions for hiking. So the new plan is to spend the night here. If you want to show them the premises.
Welcome to the house.
What we're doing is, it's around 5:30. We're going to spend the night here, and then we're going to probably wake up a little earlier, and we're going to do the same amount of mileage we were planning on doing tomorrow. And then, since we are losing 3 miles today, we're going to do 1.5 miles on day 4 and 1.5 miles on day 5, and kind of divide up what we're lacking today. Just because this sucks, and no one wants to go out there for another 3 miles to get to a campsite that does not have a roof and a table and all the other many such necessities. So that's going to be the plan. If it stops raining, we might filter some water, get dinner ready, maybe have an early dinner, maybe be able to play some cards tonight. Ooh, have a good end to a relatively better day. It's just the water hit us at the perfect view, and we've been getting poured on for rain. So pray for us.
Yeah, there's also leaks right here.
There are leaks.
What are you doing out there?
So the water source is a little far away, but we got rain coming off the roof. So I'm gonna fill up my water sack and filter water.
That's the plan anyway. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We got most of our stuff set up. The camera's a little blurry, but we've got me and Sid's backpack and then my pillow because it got a little wet from the rain. Everything is kind of just drying out right now. And then me and Sid got our stuff. Sorry, not Daniel. Sorry. Daniel and Jackson are gonna prefer to be in a tent. So we're gonna set up their tent with the room they have left. I think that's what the plan is for y'all. I think Daniel said that he wants a tent. Yeah. It's Sid's.
Daniel, you're out number 3-1. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. So everyone is sleeping out here just like this. This is the preferred way to do it when you have cover anyway. So everyone's got their stuff out. Yeah, we're gonna be looking pretty good. We'll update y'all. I'm about to start cooking probably I'm making chicken fried rice tonight. Got our whole setup laid out here. Sid's doing Mexican style grilled chicken. What are you doing? What are you doing for a meal?
This is Daniel's.
This is Daniel's. He's doing beef.
And then I got some pad thai.
Bad Thai. Wonderful.
Then I have some peanut butter right after.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Peanut butter. All the good things. Disposable cameras. They're going to be so much fun. We'll get those pictures out. We're going to do a poll on the Instagram and have y'all vote on which disposable camera pictures turned out the best. So it's going to be fun stuff. That's my poncho. It's functioning as a door right now. And we got a ton of hung up clothes. A whole array of different things. We're hoping just to dry everything out. Hopefully it should be good by the morning, but there's no guarantees. Just because we're not getting a whole lot of heat, you know. So, anyway, here we are.
Yeah.
Alrighty, what time is it?
Ooh, this smells so good.
It's dinner time.
What have we got on the table?
We have chicken fried rice.
And a bowl of hot water. And I have my Mexican style grilled chicken bowl with rice and beans. It smells like Takis.
Beef pasta marinara. 1,000 calories.
What does this kid get?
Chicken piccata.
Side.
Bad Thai. And that's our little door that got a little wet, so it's hanging up now. And this is our little homeless shelter.
I already showed that.
That's where I'm sleeping.
I already showed that on the camera. I already showed it.
There's our bathroom right here. So you stand right here and you just pee that way.
Very refreshing.
Man, we know.
Oh my.
Yeah, so we're just over here in agreement that today was pretty rough. But then again, I think the majority of these opening days are going to be rough because yesterday was pretty rough. Today was pretty rough. Tomorrow's going to be extremely rough. But such is life. We're going to bed. We did not play cards. We cleaned off the table a little bit. Y'all can't really see it. I mean, y'all can see it now. Yeah, that's good. So, we're just going to head to bed. It's about 9:15. We're all sleepy. We all need sleepy sleep. So, Jackson or Daniel?
This is.
What is this? What is this? Is that comfortable? Oh, there it goes. Oh.
There's something in my head on.
Well, we're all cuddling, so you can pick Daniel or Sid, I guess. So, anyway, so they ended up not using the tent. In fact, we realized that we didn't have a footprint for Sid's tent, so we're all cuddling up on our footprint. So, forward to a footprint. That's okay. Such is life. Everything looks pretty clear. But yeah, we're gonna go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. Aww. Good night, everybody. Sleep well.